Hello Internet, I'm Millie May, and it's time for a new death battle. We have Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty versus...
the Doctor. Hence why this t-shirt's on.
And why this scrub is back.
Yes, because I am apparently his resident Whovian as well as his resident brony. In case you can't tell, I'll probably be able to tell on this camera, but that is a TARDIS signed by 3 of the Doctor Who's.
You want to say who?
Oh yeah, Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy and Paul McGann in 6, 7 and 8.
As I should say, with all reaction videos, please click the link in the description to go watch the actual episode itself before watching our or anyone's reactions. Don't be a dick. Support the official release.
That's a good message, I suppose.
Well, yeah, you always should.
True.
Okay, so you've watched how much Doctor Who?
That's a long list.
Yeah. And
okay, I'll say every episode since 1975.
That's more than me.
If you even watched an episode.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also part of the reason why I asked you to be on. So you know more of Doctor Who. This is going to be your introduction to Rick. Oh boy. Yeah. Well, this is going to be a greater reaction. This is also my introduction to the Doctor.
Oh, okay.
Don't know why that took me so long to say.
Yeah, that's a bit of a mouth apparently.
Okay, so I have heard some stuff about the Doctor, and just throwing this out there, he has the experience advantage. Like,
yeah, I'd assume so.
Given how long
Doctor,
he's...
isn't it? So, 10th Doctor, isn't it? So.
Yeah, well, they're on 14.
Yeah. Oh, they're using 14, are they? Okay. Well, I know it's David Tennant, but I know both David Tennant, but I wasn't sure which one they would use for.
So, I do want to quickly address that. This happened with James Bond as well. Like, when the Doctor was revealed, people were like, but which one? And I'm just sitting here like, they're the same person!
Well, I mean, in this case, yes, they are, but they're
all the same character!
If it's 10, he's like 1,000 years younger than 14. So that may factor in.
Yeah. I mean, also given how Death Battle works, like, every Doctor is the same Doctor.
Okay.
Which, that's the whole point.
Okay.
This happened with James Bond as well. Yeah, and I have heard like he has this thing that can erase you and every version of you across the multiverse.
Again, I think this is a Big Finish thing. Big Finish being the low Doctor audio plays.
Yeah, I'm thinking if the Doctor is going to win, that's going to be how he wins, because that's also a big counter to something that Rick has.
Yeah, maybe. But then there's
which, among many things, is a contingency plan. If he dies, his consciousness is transferred to a clone body in another universe.
Oh.
So if he gets hit with that, all gone.
Okay. That's true. That's how we're raising the timeline, probably. Is Rick capable of time travel at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they both are, and I imagine like they're gonna do something where they like hop across different fights.
Oh, I assumed that. I was expecting something like that.
In fact, super appropriate I brought you back for this, because one of them is Bull versus Discord.
Okay. That would make some sense.
At least I assume, because there's actually a shot in the background of that fight where you can see like a pony Rick and a pony Doctor like fighting, and there's like 2 of Rick's portals. So
okay.
Yeah, I mean that writes itself.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
You mentioned before we start recording, like, you know of one quote from Rick and Morty.
Oh, what, you're worse than Hitler, because at least Hitler cared about Germany or something.
Yeah, and I told you that's the first episode.
Unfortunately, that's my knowledge of Rick and Morty.
That's also the same episode where they get these things called mega seeds. Hold out your hand.
Oh, gosh.
Like spread out. Like this.
Okay.
Okay. So a mega seed is about... like...
Okay.
That?
Yeah.
Roughly?
Yeah.
They had 2 of them.
Yeah.
And they had to get those back.
Yeah.
So Rick had Morty to shove them up his ass.
I mean, they're not going to be found that way. Well, not easily.
And he said, you got to get them way up there, Morty.
Yeah, I sense this was a very adult show.
It is.
Yeah.
In fact, well, they get found out by this government of like bugs.
Okay.
I'm just gonna throw this out there now. Like, with Rick and Morty, don't question anything.
Oh, it's one of those shows.
I mean, just with my explanation, it's gonna make things a lot easier.
Okay.
So it's like a galactic federation. They're all like bug people. They leg it. Rick hands Morty a gun, saying, "Cover me." Like, they're robots. It's fine. He shoots one. Its leg gets blown off, and he's like bleeding all over the place. And people are like, "Oh my God, Jerry's bleeding out! Call his wife and kid!" And they're just like, "They're no robots, Rick. It's a figure of speech, Morty. I don't respect them, bureaucrats."
Okay, that's a stance. I'm not sure it's one I respect, but it's a stance.
Yeah, and again, that's the first episode.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, okay, so we went on a bit of a tangent there, but from what I've heard, general consensus for this matchup is the Doctor wins. Like, Rick can absolutely put up a fight, and I imagine there are situations where he could win, but more often than not, like, from everything I've heard, and just, more people are siding with the Doctor.
I'll see, focus on the video.
Yeah, there might be something in the analysis. Maybe Rick stomps. But we'll see in 3, 2, 1.
Rick Sanchez, the Doctor. These brilliant geniuses dominate the cosmos, but who would win an all-out brawl? He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out
who would win a death battle.
Everything about Morty Smith's life was perfectly average. Average house, average family, average school. Maybe slightly below average intelligence. But everything changed the day his Grandpa Rick came home. Yeah, in style! Because Rick Sanchez is anything but average. Rick is easily the smartest man in the universe. And it's most dangerous.
I'm surprised they put Lex McDonald and not just Szechuan sauce.
Going on adventures across the multiverse. Who cares
That's
about
a whole thing.
It's natural.
Okay. Right? And then he took her son and put him in life-threatening danger. Bye! Thus formed the greatest duo of the generation. Rick and Morty. Yeah, mostly Rick. Morty's the cannon fodder who smuggles grapefruit-sized seeds up his ass.
Oh.
And that's just the first episode. Rick is an
first episode.
Always ready to face even the squanchiest of alien foes. He's got your usuals. Laser gun, invisibility belt, shrink ray, cyborg implants.
No, Doctor does have a thing that can see invisible things, but
things
it's like a review movie, I'd say.
Oh God, the Meeseeks. They better make a cameo in the fight.
That will work tirelessly to accomplish a given task. Or a series of android decoys.
Just think about the Meeseeks. Living is agony for them.
Their decoys, which leads them to create decoys that create decoys, and so on. Rick's gadgets can erase your memories, manipulate and travel through time, and even make a surface true level, as in perfectly flat, something normally mathematically impossible. So beautiful that experiencing it for only a moment before
I have seen that clip.
can emotionally scar you for life. He can even inject you with his own genetic info and instantly chest burst a clone of himself from inside you, like a pasty.
Yeah, that's what he can do.
Okay.
What the hell? Rick and Morty travel the universe.
Though, because the Doctor can regenerate, I imagine he'll be able to survive that.
Yeah.
This compact starship comes equipped with laser cannons, a fishing line that can tow a solar system, and a unique artificial intelligence. With all that crazy sci-fi
there's more to it.
Adventures were absolutely bonkers. From disentangling a time loop created by alien snakes to battling the metafictional story lord to Rick turning himself into a pickle to avoid family therapy.
Yeah, this happened.
Would rather battle the Russian
I've heard of
as a
pickle,
vegetable than address his feelings.
Yeah.
Because
I'll be honest, I thought, that episode's okay, but then...
And wubba-lubba-dub-dubs, Rick harbors bitter emotional agony.
Oh, they're gonna get into
completely
this.
different universe. The Rick we know had a happy life until another Rick from another universe took it all away, the bastard. But like me, Rick is a true inventor, and this tragedy
Of course they have the portal gun.
His creation, the portal gun.
My scans indicate it creates holes through all aspects of space-time, allowing Rick to travel anywhere in the multiverse. It sounds exhausting.
It can do more than that. It can slice you in half, set up.
There's a joke I'm wondering if they're gonna do.
That's coming out of your paycheck. Nah. Decades of travel.
Okay, I thought he was gonna get sucked into the blender dimension.
In Rick's heart, he began to ask himself, if there are an infinite number of universes with an infinite number of each person, how did any individual life matter?
Sounds like he's overthinking it.
Like the time he accidentally turned all of humanity into horrific Cronenbergs. He and Morty had to escape to a parallel universe.
Yeah, they just
Swap places with recently deceased versions.
they just went to a
of
universe where they recently died.
Make some badass. When Rick found the Interdimensional Council of Ricks, he kicked their teeth in. Like they say.
Yeah, the Council of Ricks, that's a thing.
Them all.
That he is.
Believe it or not, Reed Richards has the same thing.
Oh, no, I can believe that.
Or even induce instant death. Yes, instant. No, it isn't explained why. Though considering this reaction, it's likely a chemical released through the coat's lining.
Rickest Rick Whiz. He's dodged an orbital space laser from just a few feet away. He's so smart, he figured out he's in a TV show. Yep, really.
Perhaps most mysterious is Operation Phoenix, a series of clone bodies that his consciousness.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about.
His death. Despite eventually taking it offline, his mind is still connected to every other Operation Phoenix across the multiverse,
Giving him an infinite number of extra lives, even if some of them are shrimps and fascists.
Some of his devices can destroy the Earth, the universe, even numerous alternate timelines. He actually did that just to manipulate the stock market.
Though underneath the drunken god complex, there's
He'll do a lot for, like, the most minor thing.
As much as he insists that love is just a chemical reaction in the brain, he does care about his daughter and grandkids. And Jerry.
Yeah, sometimes.
He's taken on an alien Zeus, the president of the United States, and the actual devil, even exiting the bounds of fiction into meta-reality, fighting Jesus H. Leaping Christ himself, and meeting Joseph Campbell. Talk about a hero's journey.
Challenge Rick at your will. He might look like a scrawny, drunken septuagenarian, and he is, but he's also, somehow, the greatest warrior in the universe.
And you can lick his balls.
You know what? That's the best way to end his analysis.
Barbara Wright were just your average school.
Okay, now let's find out how they're gonna encapsulate all of Doctor Who
Oh,
to an
there's a point.
analysis.
Yeah, 60 years in.
Aliens. And when they met her grandfather and his
Well,
police
that's 60
box,
years this
they
Thursday,
found
I
out
think.
why.
They were aliens, and that police box was the.
There's no way that's not a
Two-in-one
coincidence. They
spaceship and
planned
time
that.
machine.
Quite
They
possibly.
were whisked away into the stars, kicking off over half a century of timey-wimey adventures with a revolving cast of companions like Sarah Jane Smith, Rose Tyler, the Brigadier, Amy Pond, and so many more.
Complete with the cheesiest special effects you've ever seen.
This
Yeah, I
madman
can't
with a
speak that.
box had a name he would never tell and a history he would always run from. He was only known as the Doctor.
Doctor Who?
Exactly.
Doctor Exactly?
Oh, I knew that joke. I should have seen that joke.
We know they were born several thousand years ago and earned degrees in cosmic science and higher dimensional physics.
Companions.
But he got
Dislikes
bored with the
apples.
stuffy Time Lord bureaucrat
11 did.
stole
I don't know about
the
other
and
Doctors.
explored
Also, an
the
Apple Dated
space
Doctor
as a
away.
runaway. Who
Oh.
did those adventures, chasing
That took a
dinosaurs
minute.
on a spaceship, dueling Robin Hood with a spoon, or
I
shoving
did wonder if
Hitler
they
in a
mentioned that one.
closet.
Yeah, we know.
I've heard about that one.
It's British.
But if you don't know who's who, you're probably wondering.
I mean,
who are all these
to be
people?
fair,
And
us
one
Brits do
guy
make
who
weird
has
stuff.
a
True.
lady
Case in
and
point,
British
America.
judges. What?
The Doctor is a Time Lord from the planet.
Okay, well, I thought that was funny.
Oh, sorry, I missed the
May
joke there.
look human, but couldn't be more.
I mentioned America as something weird we made.
They
That's
literally
true.
experience time differently. They can see past, present, and future all at once. They can resist temporal phenomena such as time stops and can tamper with fixed points in time. They're effectively acausal
Yeah,
beings.
so those are counters to some of Rick's gadgets.
And nearly impossible to erase from any timeline. They can even breach the bounds of space and talk directly to you. Yes, you at home.
Yeah, that's happened a few times.
Time Lords
Okay,
are
so they can both do
Oh,
that.
yes, I forgot the time we brought a tank to
In fact,
New England.
a lot of them would be proud to be called that.
Yeah, the duck ran away for a reason. Time Lords are a bit dodgy.
The Doctor has hypnotized with a glance, resisted mind control, survived deadly radiation, and even learned transmigration. As in,
Oh, yeah.
the ability to summon an object out of thin air.
Yeah, so in theory,
But it's apparent
anything he's ever used and has in the TARDIS,
But the
he
reason
can just
why
pull
there
out.
are so many doctors is that Time Lords have a funny way of cheating death.
Upon receiving a fatal wound, the Doctor undergoes regeneration, gaining a new,
I'm
healthy
wondering if they can count the
It's
nuclear
way
one,
more
the
than that.
11
While
ash.
reloading, the Doctor has regrown lost limbs, become strong enough to knock down steel doors, and even weaponized his own
Okay, I haven't
time
mentioned that.
energy.
Downside being, if a Time Lord dies during regeneration, that ends the process permanently.
To date, we've
Double
seen
tap.
14
Yeah.
versions of the Doctor, plus a few extras mixed in here and there. Hell, by the time you're watching this, you've probably seen the 15th. Or the 16th.
The experiences each Doctor gains changes and affects the next.
I like how they went with that
and the next,
footage of,
and so on. Each Doctor maintains
Idris
the
Elba.
same memories, but with an all-new personality.
Some like bow ties, some like jelly babies, some kick butt with Venusian karate, and some really hate the
Nikita,
modern
thank you.
Okay,
probably
I saw
because they're
that
werewolves.
thing in an Unusual Suspect
They
video.
have one thing in
I
common.
told you, it's the last human.
Fresh.
Well, one other thing in common. The Doctor always enjoys the thrill of adventure, and they've got plenty of tech to help, like the sonic screwdriver.
Classic.
Using sonic waves to manipulate nearby objects, it can pick locks, cause detonations, and fry circuitry. It's sort of a Swiss Army plot device that can help
Swiss
with
Army
most
plot device.
problems. The
True.
perfect passive
Okay, the DMAT, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Its only weakness is that it doesn't do wood.
Would he
Though
keep
considering
time
it can
count?
destroy
Technically,
machines,
it doesn't do
disrupt
that.
molecules, and even erase
That's supposed to be able to
memories.
control the universe at
I'll
one
take it.
if you assemble all 6
Doctor
pieces.
doesn't often carry weapons. There's
And he
an
did have it at
invisibility
one
watch,
point.
a time travel ring, psychic paper that tricks basically everyone, and perception filters that prevents others from noticing certain things, even people.
But the Doc does reluctantly have a few weapons stored away, like the dematerialization
Oh,
gun.
yeah, I forgot about
It
that.
might
Yeah, now I
look
remember.
slapped together with Hobby Lobby pipes, but the DMAT can literally erase you from time. As in, it causes you to have never existed in the first place.
But if you never existed, then the gun would have never needed to fire, which means you weren't wiped from existence.
He's gonna shoot Dummy
The
with it,
gun would need to fire, which means...
of course.
Did you say something? That's not the only time erasing tool in the Doctor's box.
That better not be the last time we see him. He's actually been missing this whole season.
Blue police box on the outside.
I'm bothering
Incredible
me.
time machine that's bigger on the inside. This is the TARDIS.
The time and relative dimension in space is a sentient...
Wait, that's an
shuttle
acronym.
Yes, yes it is. That was established in the first episode.
What?
Very first episode back in
Stop
63.
antimatter from destroying the universe, and
there's a black hole in
to
it.
tank lightning from Zeus.
Wasn't it?
Yes, the god Zeus. It can even adjust its interior to an infinite degree, both in terms of space and time.
So, if the TARDIS doesn't like you, you might get lost inside it forever. Don't piss
Huh.
off the TARDIS.
Or any of the
I
Doctor's
won't.
enemies, some of the universe's deadliest monsters, Cybermen, Zygons, Weeping Angels.
And the Slitheen, the big chunky aliens that took over 10 Downing Street. And couldn't stop farting.
Even when the Doctor prefers not to resort to fisticuffs, he's tough enough to survive bolts of lightning that vaporize an ordinary human. He's even dodged half a dozen disintegration rays, while also improvising several thousand calculations in a matter of nanoseconds.
Yeah, the
Yeah, that was...
so
Yeah,
smart
it
his
was.
brain once
Look, things, that was just a flashback.
4-year-old supercomputer.
The Doctor's outwitted cosmic entities like the Great Intelligence, the Time Lord Nemesis, the Master, and apparently the original Satan, who isn't even the most frightening alien in the multiverse,
that's
because
actual.
that would be the Daleks.
Alright,
Exterminate.
They may look like trash cans with plungers, but they can exterminate anything that gets in their way, even all of space and time, like when they battled the Time Lords to extinction in the last Great Time War.
A war that showed a...
There's a friend of mine who talked about this.
Oh, what the time
into a
war?
conflict
Yeah.
that put all of reality at risk.
How much do you
the
know of
Doctor
it?
became a warrior, a soldier.
The Doctor basically had to,
Save him,
like,
that had always
time
been
lock it?
hiding
Essentially,
just
yes.
under that cheeky grin.
Finally, in a single moment, the Doctor pressed a big red button to end the war, and all of Gallifrey
I
once
told you
and
that was
for all.
described as a
As
galaxy
much as
eater.
he didn't like the Time Lords, the Doctor cares for life above all things. So genociding his own people was the worst thing that could possibly happen.
As the last of the Time Lords, the Doctor proved to be the most dangerous person in the universe. Isolation threatened to turn him into the very type of Time Lord he despised, a master who controls the laws of time, the Time Lord victorious.
And God help your immortal soul if you piss him off. If he's desperate or if you threaten his friends, you won't be prepared for how far he'll go. Like trapping you in every mirror in existence, imprisoning
they
you
do
in
that.
the event horizon of a collapsing galaxy, or suspending you in time to be used as a scarecrow.
Fortunately,
Fucking
That
hell!
was all in the same episode.
destroyed. It turns out the Doctor, all of the Doctors saved the Time Lords, but just forgot about it until time could catch up to them. It's complicated.
Still, even
Oh,
their
here's the thing.
biggest L
If
turned
two
out
Doctors
to be a
meet,
dub in
only the
disguise.
future one will
That's how
remember
you
it.
know you're fantastic.
Okay, that makes some
Doctor's
sense.
job is never finished. Without witness, without reward, you'll never know when they'll show up to save the day. But if you happen to be up against the Doctor, there's really only one thing you can do. Run.
I
Pause.
wonder if they're playing the actual clip there.
Yeah, they don't really do
That's
the
true.
analysis
That's true.
like clips anymore.
Yeah.
It's a whole copyright thing.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Do you want to hear who got the last one?
Go on.
Popeye.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Yeah, after season 8 they stopped using him and Popeye was in the season finale.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, so after hearing all that, yeah, I'm siding with the Doctor.
Yeah, I'm inclined to as well.
Yeah,
I'm also biased, but
Uh,
I mean, they didn't mention heat. I think it's something like he can survive at minus 100 degrees for about a minute. But that still might be useful.
yeah. Well, I mean, like the big things for me. Yeah, while Rick has like all these gadgets, it sounds like the sonic screwdriver can just like fry the circuitry.
For a lot of them, it probably would. I imagine it could disable the portal gun.
Which Rick has inside his own body.
Yeah. Yeah, he has definitely disabled some robots with that before.
And while Rick does have stuff that can destroy universes and timelines, the Doctor has that too.
True. So.
And the feats they brought up, like Rick dodging that satellite laser, which is nuts.
True.
The Doctor just dodged like how many while doing all this like math stuff in nanoseconds?
Oh yes. No, that scene was I think he was being shot by 20 androids. About to be shot by 20 androids or something. And he had to work. He had a teleporter bracelet with no power in it, and he had to try and use the energy from the android shots to power the teleporter bracelet. And then that's how he got out of that.
Jesus Christ. And then of course he has the DMAT gun, which is the perfect counter to the whole Project Phoenix thing.
True.
So I think the Doctor is just like the more solid choice. There are definitely ways I could see Rick winning.
I think he can go either way, but I'm more inclined to believe the Doctor winning this.
Yeah, like if anything, just like say if they both have ways to end the fight, whoever's faster could do theirs first, and it sounds like the Doctor is just that much faster.
Yeah, that's probably true. Depends on the incarnation. Most of the new ones are a bit
They're all the
fast.
same.
True, I know. No, but some of the bodies seem to move a bit slower than the others. Most of the new ones seem a bit faster than the average human.
Yeah. Well,
Not
I
super
mean,
duper.
they're still the same character,
True.
and the goal of Death Battle is they take them at their peak.
True. Which I'm slightly interested in because I've seen some of the trailers for the next few episodes show the 14th Doctor seems to be immune to energy weapons. And I think one of the comics showed that as well.
Well, that's like coming out after.
That's coming out after this video. So, I mean, you can't really. I mean, the trailers exist, but the episodes themselves haven't, so I don't quite know.
Well, actually, there is something for Rick and Morty that came out after this was announced. Rick found the Rick that he was hunting for.
Oh, yeah.
So, obviously, they couldn't go into that because the episode was done by this point. And
Yeah.
we're rambling at this
true.
point, sorry.
Yeah, let's continue the video, sorry.
Yeah, and let's just watch these two murder each other.
Sure.
Which-
Let's see how creative they get.
Okay, we have seen the preview.
Yeah, so because I was arguing would the TARDIS be on the grounds that it's sentient.
Yeah, and I was just like, it's there.
Okay, that's all I've seen of it, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay,
Anyway,
engage. Wait, on Sanchez.
All right, the combatants
the
are
set
and we've
from
run
the data through all possibilities. It's time for a death battle! This fight's gonna be nuts.
Oh, jeez, Rick, it was my fault.
Shut the fuck up, Morty! I knew Time Lords were suicidal morons, but I didn't know they never invented rearview mirrors.
No, Rick, that's a
You're
cyclist.
the one who hit me. Oh, go on. I'm
Sorry, I've been sitting on that. Seriously, replace Time Lords with cyclists.
You're right.
No offense.
Holy, it was ship! Keep Morty safe.
Go back. Morty, just don't touch anything.
No. Oh, what did they do to you?
Oh god, that planet! Oh, through multiple fights. Hold on.
Queensbury rules?
Okay, so it's like arcade
Oh,
stuff.
cameo.
Keep fighting, asshole. Maybe you'll find a good joke.
Yeah,
in
there's
the
Bill
ground with
Cipher
your
and-
teeth.
On guard.
Switch my spaghetti, yeah.
I mean, it's always worked. The dog has used swords before, but...
Oh my god, there's previous combatants!
Oh, right.
Shops.
I'm gonna have to go back through this to see who
Yeah.
else I can find.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's it.
Yes, you can. They're scared of rapid movement. Motherfucker.
That wasn't...
Um,
Oh, okay.
What? What?
did not see this coming.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, you brilliant old girl. Switching rooms around. Fantastic.
Yeah, that's not gonna... Okay,
Oh,
here
yeah.
we go.
Wait, hang on. How does that work?
It's fun to be the class clown till you get shot. Now hurry up. I got a grandson waiting on me. He won't die an idiot like you.
I know your type. The nihilist know-it-all.
Oh, weaponize the regeneration.
Wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey
And
rubbish.
just...
There's one thing you never quite understood. I'm the doctor, and I don't want to go.
That is hardly reminiscent of sense regeneration sleep.
Oh.
Oh.
Say,
Oh shit!
No way.
Okay.
That was not the way I expected, but that's actually very in character.
impressive craft, Morty. You built it yourself?
I guess so.
Then you've got a bright future ahead. Don't be a cynic.
Morty, if you forget me, I'll haunt your ass.
That's
Live by the portal, die by the portal.
Let's break this down. First off, Rick and the Doctor could
Okay.
both dodge lasers, making them pretty even, so neither could reliably win a quick draw.
Also, neither have shown any consistent signs of strength all that different from an above-average human.
The Doctor could get a superhuman strength boost during regeneration, but that is fairly incidental. So as far as physical ability is concerned, neither had a significant edge.
But when it comes to weapons,
Okay.
Rick had way more deadly killing machines, a lot of which could wipe out whole planets, galaxies, and more. If he could get the jump on the Doctor, he'd have a good chance of winning.
Of course, they're similar speeds, meant he probably wasn't getting that opportunity. There's no denying his firepower was superior overall, but that still had to contend with the Doctor's technology.
Yeah, despite all
Yeah.
of Rick's crazy inventions, most of which could kill a normal person instantly, the Doctor matched or countered pretty much all of it.
Being a Time Lord meant he could resist any time warping trickery Rick threw at him, and the sonic screwdriver could hack and even destroy nearly everything Rick had. The Sonic has even
I'm seriously gonna want to go back to that scene just to see who we can find.
More than
Yeah.
capable of hijacking Rick's portal gun, which has been hacked in the past.
With that going,
Oh, yeah, that's
Rick
right.
was kind of a sitting duck.
Operation Phoenix makes killing Rick permanently almost impossible. But the Doctor's
There it is.
altering tech like the DMAT meant there would be no Rick left to upload to a new body at all, effectively ending the fight in a single shot. And that was hardly the only reality warping super weapon the Doctor had access to. The Doctor's technology presented a clear advantage.
Now let's talk ships. This one's pretty clear cut. The space cruiser was a deadly machine that towed a solar system, but the TARDIS single-handedly held off a universe-destroying event.
That's true, that did happen.
Yeah, that's a clear cut edge.
Was their experience and intelligence.
Rick mastered space and time to the point of becoming a veritable god. But you could say the same for the Doctor, who is way older. It's kind of like the Doctor has been Rickin' for many times longer than Rick himself.
Oh, but, yeah.
The Doctor is just as experienced of a warrior as Rick ever was, if not more so.
I have to admit, every time they show that, I'm trying to find a
100
specific
years
character.
battling Daleks, Cybermen, Sontarans, and more on Trenzalore and came out on top.
And don't forget how quickly the Doctor can formulate, calculate, and initiate plans. Like when he dodged half a dozen rays and improvised thousands of calculations in his head to siphon the ray's energy into a teleporter, all in a matter of nanoseconds.
Rick
That
usually
is
relies
nuts.
on being the smartest guy in the room. When he's forced to battle people at his own level, he's often outsmarted, like with the Prime Rick or, gasp, a Morty.
Rick was
Oh yeah, evil Morty is a thing.
but the Doctor's
He's the best villain in that series, by the way.
intelligence and thousands of years of experience gave him the win.
Ah, geez. I bet Rick was absolutely mortified to lose.
The winner is the Doctor.
Congrats to the Doctor!
That's right.
And I'm glad I brought you on this time when your preferred character won.
Voice of Wiz. Thank you so much for watching. We are about to announce the next episode, but before we do that, if you're not a Death
Alright, what's next? This has been
see what you're missing.
teased by a couple of the crew.
As it goes with Superman again.
Hold on. Is there a specific version or... Wait.
No, it's just Goku v Superman again, I think.
Okay, hold up.
Yeah, go back to it if you want.
Okay. No, I have, like, serious questions, like... Hold on, that's the next time. Why is that not the season finale?
Because I've done it 12 times before already.
Twice.
Okay, fine.
Okay, fair enough, but, like... You hear Goku vs. Superman. That's the season finale.
Quite possibly. Yeah, I don't think I need to drink. I don't think I'll hang around for that one.
Yeah, I don't blame you, because, like...
Yeah.
You're not really a
Yeah.
Dragon Ball person. Sorry, I'm just gonna... Okay, the Screaming Sun, that's a Rick and Morty thing.
I figured that much. I can't remember think I mean, there's been sentient stars in Doctor Who before, but I don't think any of them screamed.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Let's kill Mika's...
Are we doing this in the video? Okay.
Might as well, just
fair point.
see who we can find.
Good.
I'm just gonna mute that just in case. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the pony version.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And of course, wait. Oh, what shit?
Oh, of course. Oh yeah. Single Sniper, Stitch. Is that Stitch v Rocket?
Yeah, Stitch versus Rocket.
Techno Warrior. Cameo drops seem to be a lot of ponies from what I saw, but.
Oh, cameo. Yeah, there were a lot of pony OCs in the background of that.
I cannot work out what's in.
Well, okay, this one is Ant-Man vs. Atom. Oh god,
yeah.
that's the death, by the way.
Oh, okay.
You don't
I
care.
can't see what's in Arcade Battle, but.
You don't care about spoilers.
I go for it. I'm probably not going to watch it.
Yeah, so Ant-Man basically snuck a whole bunch of ants inside of the Atom and
Okay.
grew them while they were inside him.
Oh!
It was very horrifying.
Yeah, I can imagine that was one of the gorier ones they did.
It's not even the most gory one they've done. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, Battle, that's Killua versus Misaka.
Oh.
Sorry, it sounds so similar to Mikasa.
True.
So I'm just like, okay, make sure you don't say it wrong. But like, the level of detail they put into
That is true.
just the background is insane. And this is an arcade that's in Rick and Morty. Yeah, it houses this video game Rick likes called Roy.
Sometimes see if there's anything in the bottom. Other ones on the bottom there.
Yeah, no, those are the same ones.
Yeah.
Okay,
See if
that's
it's working.
Godzilla and
Yeah.
Mechagodzilla.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I see Darth Vader, Dimitri,
Yeah. The Dragon
Chosen
Ball?
Undead, yeah, Dragonborn, Guts.
Wait, that makes fun sitting at the table.
Oh yeah, that's Megatron and Frieza! I don't know how I didn't notice him immediately.
Is that Dragon anything?
that's-
that's Rathalos, isn't it? Rathalos.
That's from Chosen Undead versus the Dragonborn.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the Dragon from Monster Hunter, sorry.
Hold on, who's...
I could not tell who that is from here. Yeah, I don't think you can zoom in that one.
I can't make it. I also need Rick to move the damn sword. Some character. Okay, there's Harley Quinn and Jinx.
Oh yeah. Fair enough. No, you're not getting anything in that, I don't think.
Let me just go slower speed.
No, I don't think there's anything.
That's just a
I think
random.
that's all the Easter eggs now.
There's a random T-Rex on one of the screens.
Yeah. Hold on. That ship looks familiar. Oh no, Game Machine there. So.
Yeah, there's like a red one and a blue one. It looks
Yeah.
like they have stuff up. I think I just saw a DBX machine in the background too.
Quite possible.
Okay, it looks like someone getting abducted and some blue space station. I can't make
Yeah,
that
I
out.
can't. Yeah, I can't work out what station it is. That looks familiar for some reason. Who knows 2 cent Levante will there?
Oh, that's Cole McGrath and Alex Mercer.
Okay. I like that. I know nothing about those two, so.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out who they are.
Ah.
Wait. No, hold on. That's Blake and Mikasa.
Oh, yeah, so it is.
Yeah, okay, admittedly I recognised Mikasa first.
Yeah. To be fair, the uniform's a bit more distinctive.
Are they? They brought him back.
You can't really tell the cat is at that distance, can you?
Not really, no. Hey,
Yeah.
that's another episode my goal has appeared in. Well, my goals.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have a
Yeah.
flash of Mikasa on hand.
Yeah. I'm sure we can find you. I'm sure we can find you one next time we go to.
Hang on.
Oh, cool. You might want to edit that out.
No, this is staying in.
Okay. Oh, you're finding the Funko, are you? Oh, no. Obviously, didn't have a plug. Oh, to hand.
Yeah,
Okay.
both made it in.
Yay. Cameos.
That makes me happy. Well, more than it should. Like, honestly, anytime I
It's sounding
see...
a bit more than it should, to be fair.
Huh?
It is sounding a bit more than it should.
Yeah, I mean, there's like other
Nice.
Easter eggs,
Yeah.
like okay, I'm gonna take us back to the very beginning. Okay, this that is the set from Stitch vs. Rocket.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Space Hawaii.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Also, okay, it's super dark, and I kind of theorized that is it that way because
Of the battle. Of the battle. Yeah.
no, that. So they did Silver Surfer versus Martian Manhunter.
Oh, yeah.
And they flew past Space Hawaii.
Oh, yeah.
Their fight escalated where they go into a sun and destroy it. So is that why this set is dark?
Oh, well, 'cause the sun in his system got destroyed.
Yeah. Maybe that's why the Doctor's there. Because he's like, what the hell happened here? And then Rick bumps into him.
Yeah.
Oh, also, one of Rick's stickers. That's the rock and roll logo that Wiz has on his shirt.
Oh, okay. I can't read those stickers, but this.
Yeah, I mean, I just recognised that because there's a close-up shot of it later.
Yeah. Okay.
I do like how the fight starts up because Rick's mad that he's being ignored. Like,
Well, from what I'm
Honestly-
seeing of this, that's pretty in character.
yeah, honestly, okay, yeah, he can get better. Shot of it. Oh my god.
Wait, was it? Something your versus.
I Heart Your versus matchup.
Oh! No, that's clever. That's clever.
Hold on, can we get a good view on the other one?
Maybe? No.
It's too blurry at this angle.
Yeah.
We're just Easter egg hunting
Yeah,
at this
true.
point.
That's
And
true.
honestly,
I
I'm
don't know
fine
if
with
they
that.
should. Yeah. I think we saw everything we're going to see in the arcade.
Yeah. I mean, if people want to watch us hunt for Easter eggs, they can.
Yeah. True. Otherwise you probably clicked off this video like 10 minutes ago.
Probably. Honestly, some people might have groaned when I started pulling out the plushies.
I'm sure there's a.
Okay, what the hell does it... No, maybe full screen would help.
Full screen might help, but I think it might.
Yeah, okay, so to give some insight in how I've made other videos,
Yeah.
it's a lot of this on an iPad.
There's
I-
a language I don't understand.
Yeah, I cannot make out what that is.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a secret message.
It probably is, but it's a language I do not understand the language or know the cipher. So. Actually, is that a language?
I have no idea.
I don't think that's an actual language. I could be wrong.
I mean,
down in the comment.
Yeah, that's just about everything that
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do.
we can find, and also what we're going to search for. We've been putting off talking about this for too long. What did you think?
It was enjoyable. To be fair, I should have seen the ending coming in hindsight.
Yeah. Okay, that ending kept me on the edge of my seat, because the moment Rick gets a hold of the DMAT gun, you think, oh, that's it, right?
Yeah. I should have...
Did not think about the portal that's still on the Doctor's back.
True.
Like,
I mean, I was questioning how a portal even emerged on his back, but presumably I thought you had to click on something. But, oh no, because the destination portal sets up anyway, doesn't it? Never mind.
Yeah, but I just thought, holy fuck, that is clever.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn, props to whoever wrote that.
Yeah, that's true. That is very typical of how we would.
Yeah. And thoughts on the Doctor's voice actor?
That was pretty. It was pretty on point for tech. Yeah.
Yeah. I did look on IMDb that he's voiced specifically the 10th Doctor in other stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you gave me a list. I don't think I've heard of any of them. It's probably on a fan projects more than anything, but.
I mean, maybe, but it's still noteworthy.
True.
And if any of it is like official stuff, that's the 10th. They're using the 14th technically.
True.
So.
Was it 14? I know like 10s out, but not 14s. But
well, they said on Twitter it's the 14th.
Okay.
But which makes sense because he is the current Doctor.
No. True.
Yeah, and oh my god, all the Easter eggs that they put in, like that level of detail is insane.
Much like the last one I watched.
Actually,
I seem to get these ones with just all the weird Easter eggs in the background.
Yeah, apparently.
They've got like too many cosmic entities. Make of that what you will, chat. Comment section.
Okay, the voice for Rick, he was actually pretty on point as well.
I can't really vouch for that either way.
Well, yeah. And the voice for Morty, that's just Liam. He's part of the Death Battle crew. He's a writer, researcher, director, voice actor. He also voiced Popeye.
Oh, he clearly gets his spinach then, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Sorry, that's too easy, wasn't it?
Yeah, kind of. But this episode was honestly great. Like, mad props to the animators. Like, I've always liked the technique of the 3D environment and hand-drawn characters.
Yeah, actually, no, it was very well drawn. Animated.
Yeah. In fact, first time they did that, I believe, was like when I said, I mean, entirely hand-drawn characters.
Yeah.
Was Genos versus War Machine.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be honest. Like when they did that, I couldn't even tell. Like when they told me, when they said that's a 3D background, I was like, what?
I know. That actually worked quite well. I'm surprised I like the art style as much as I did. Like,
yeah, no, the art style is
true.
Like, yeah,
I don't know how reminiscent it is of actual Rick and Morty's.
Oh no, it's pretty much spot on.
Okay.
So I can only imagine like how tough that must have been, especially with like all the Ricks that show up later.
True.
And like them constantly moving and all that stuff.
And
also like,
hands.
and you know, having to like adapt the Doctor to that style.
True.
Which I imagine like, might look a little weird at first.
Yeah, but then again, there has been Doctor Who cartoons before.
Yeah, fair enough. But I mean, you also like get used to it as the fight goes on.
True.
Yeah. In fact, it's actually this sort of technique that's given me hope for another matchup.
Oh yeah.
Scott Pilgrim versus Travis Touchdown.
To be honest with you, I don't know of any.
Yeah, fair enough. But they both have very, very different art styles.
Okay.
So it's like, and also like, how do you do it? Do you do it like sprites or 3D models? I thought, you know, what if they did it like this, hand drawn in the style of the Scott Pilgrim anime that just came out on Netflix?
There's a Scott. Okay, fine.
Yeah, it's really good. So yeah, great episode. Really love the music too. Like they got the like Doctor Who like music.
Oh yes,
there too. Both voice actor, all the voice actors, so that were great. All the Easter eggs,
yeah,
nuts.
Yeah.
And That was
Sorry for
probably-
those of you who had to watch us hunt for those.
Slash not sorry, that was fun.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, I don't know where this would be in terms of like favorite of the season for me. Like,
I'm gonna be honest, I think I prefer Bill versus Discord, but that's more because that's just nonsense incarnate.
fair enough. And honestly, like that's up there for my favorite too, alongside Frieza Megatron, and maybe Scooby versus Courage.
I might have to watch that one at some point. Yeah.
I can show you that.
Yeah.
Not recorded.
Yeah. Sorry, YouTube.
Yeah. Although that being said, if you want to see this guy react to more death battles, let me know.
Yeah, comment section.
Just hashtag bring back the scrub.
You know what? I'll take that.
I mean, we call each other that all the time.
That is true. That is true.
Alright, up and putting this off.
Yeah.
The next time. Goku vs. Superman 3. I'm just baffled it's not the season finale.
I mean, I don't have a horse in that fight, so very sorry.
But okay, it was a finale before, so I get it. But no, that just feels like a finale fight, you know?
Maybe. Then again, Solo Bill versus Discord.
I mean, yeah, but they weren't gonna do like an episode as the finale that we already know is happening.
True.
I do assume that fight's gonna be 3D, right?
I don't know either way. Probably. I mean, they have to spice it up somehow.
No, there is actually. I've actually been talking about this. They're just messing with some friends, which makes it all the funnier.
Yeah.
So the Justice League X Ruby movies.
Oh yeah.
We were just watching part 1 before we started recording this. Part 2, they're in the DC universe.
Yeah.
So Ruby made a 3D model of Superman in an anime style.
Fair point.
I just want to know, does Death Battle have access to those models? Because the model for Superman, honestly, that could look fantastic next to Goku.
I mean, I can't vouch either way, to be. I don't have a stake in that.
Yeah, fair enough. And I'm just going to say it, Goku's going to die.
Yeah, third time's the charm, right? Yeah. No, I know
Okay.
Superman's.
No, here's the
pretty much unbeatable.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
We've talked about how overpowered DC is. How DC is bullshit.
I'm not going to disagree with you.
Superman is motherfucking Superman!
That's a fair summary.
Like, oh my god. Yeah, no, Goku's become a lot, and I mean a lot stronger. But, I'm sorry, he just still does not compare. Like, the only hope that he would have is if they, like, composite. Because they brought in Dragon Ball Heroes for the likes of Trunks when they put him up against Archie Silver.
Okay.
And, like, the Xeno versions, they can compete with beings that can, like, destroy the multiverse. That's the sort of power you would need to compete
True.
with a high-end DC character.
That is true.
And even then, it might not be enough.
Yeah, no, that's true. DC has some very weird power scaling.
Yeah.
Some very high-end power scaling.
Yeah, in fact, I'll give you a fantastic example. You remember when I showed you Twilight versus Raven?
Yeah.
Raven's a lot more
I
powerful
can
than they
believe
said in their
that.
episode.
I can believe that.
In fact, you know how I said, like, multiversal level of power?
It's Raven multiversal now. Okay.
She's above that. There's a tier above that called omniversal.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, she has tangled with beings who can destroy all of creation. And, you know, they brought up a Superman feat in that episode where he flew so fast he, and I quote, broke the bounds of infinity.
That's. I mean, I'm not sure if to be impressed or just disappointed at like Riot there.
Yeah. Oh, and for Vegeta in an episode last year, they deduced that at his peak he can, like, maybe fight at, like, 300 quintillion times the speed of light.
Yeah. Oh.
Infinity!
No. I
Like,
know.
I like Goku. I've been a fan of Dragon Ball since I was a kid. But he does not win against Superman.
True.
Like, the only way I could see it, and I hate this way, is if they say, okay, let's stick to a specific version of Superman where he's, like, not as strong. That argument I hate because it just feels like,
well, then that kind of defeats the purpose of this show, sure.
yeah, let's put Goku up against a weaker Superman so he wins.
I'd put him up against Supergirl, I'm sure that will work. Or Power Girl.
I don't know much about Power Girl, so I can't really say.
Power Girl is Supergirl. They're the same character.
Oh. Alright, well that just shows how,
Yeah, that shows your DC knowledge.
yeah.
Anyway, thanks for watching this nonsense.
Yeah, sorry I went on a bit of a tangent. How long is this recording?
Shut us off.
Fucking hell!
Yep. Anyway, feed the algorithm. We'll see you next. He'll see you next time. I might see you some point.
Here's my Blake outro because she cameoed in this episode. Bye. Goku's gonna fucking die.
This is Blake Belladonna with Your Only Mate saying like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.